Hey everybody, Stacy here again. We're going to launch into the Social Wi-Fi portal that will help set your clients up for success and start a new account to have them start collecting data on their Wi-Fi. It's a pretty simple procedure, and we're going to do some screen shares today to show you step by step how to get into that portal. So we are going to go into the my.boostwifi.com portal. And once you log in, you're going to be in the Boost Wi-Fi portal, which is our social Wi-Fi proprietary software for better ad network on Wi-Fi data collection. So you're going to want to make sure that you're in companies. And as you see here, we have several sample companies already set up for you. So there are 3 tiers when you're setting up a company. This allows you, in case your clients have more than one location, it allows you to be able to enter them with different levels of access, as well as different levels within the portal. So if you're going to use the group function or the company function, that is going to give you the overall level. So that would be the hierarchy at the top of the food chain. Then the second level is going to be the group function that you see here. And the third level is going to be a venue. So if you're going to start and you're going to add all 3 hierarchies, that would be for maybe a very large chain that had a management company and then different brands within that company and then specific venues and locations geographically. That's how you would do that. A lot of our customers end up just needing groups and venues. If you are just a small coffee shop or business that's launching social Wi-Fi, or your clients just have one location, then you're just going to do add a venue. But for today, we're going to start with the group level. So you're going to click add group. You select the company that you would like to load, and that company should already be in here. So if it's your own company, your company that you've already launched inside the portal is going to be the company that you list. So we're going to go through and just take take some sample companies here, and let's choose. Let's do something fun. Let's do Inspire. And you're going to create the group within that client's company. So if your company is ABC company, once you set up your portal, that would pop up in the available list. So that's step 1. You're going to add your information here and go through and put together all of the information: group name, group address. You don't have to worry about the latitude and longitude. And the ownership details is the most important of all of these, right? So the ownership details, you're going to make sure that who owns this account, who is that person. Now, if it's going to be somebody else other than you, you will need to go into users over here on the left, and you can quickly add a user by clicking on the user tab, and then that will pop up in the available list here as well. Once you do that, you simply click Save Details, and that will be saved. So let's go back out into the company. And we're going to use this as example again. And so you would now have ABC company here instead of CFC group. Next, you want to put in your group, which we just did, and then you're going to add the venue. So now you're going to click Add Venue. You're going to add the venue, select the company that it belongs to. So let's go back again and just click CFC. And do you want to create the venue directly under the company? This is important. If you're not going to have a bunch of multiple groups or brands underneath each of these companies, then you're going to say yes. Simply click this button. If you're going to end up having a bunch of venues underneath that location or those groups, then you're going to just select the group that you want it to go in. So there are 3 different groups for this client. And so then you would create it, and it simply creates itself. You'll enter the information just as you normally would. Once you go back to your company portal, you have them all here in your portal. In order to take an action within these groups or companies or venues once they're started, you have to remember to impersonate that client by clicking the gold key. That is the key to adding all of your specific information for marketing and branding and things of that nature. So please make sure that you always remember to impersonate. You can easily delete a customer by going in and clicking on the trash can, and it will delete, it will confirm and ask you if you want to do that. If you want to edit the overall company, you can edit the company here as far as basic company information, contact information, address, telephone, etc. But again, if you want to do any kind of marketing or branding or email campaigning, you must remember to impersonate each of those individual groups. If you want to add a group to this, you can simply add an additional group from that company field like we just did, but we're going to go back to the main area. This particular location allows you to add a venue simply with a simple click. Once this company is created, you can simply add a venue by clicking the venue, which is the local geo icon that's in your dashboard. So once again, this adds a venue once the company is created. This is going to allow you to add a group if you have an additional brand that company launched. For example, when Fox Restaurant Group launched Doughbird as an example, that's an example of a different brand that's underneath that company. To edit the overall company, you click the edit button. You must impersonate this company in order to add their marketing or branding or anything else. And if you need to delete a company, which we usually don't recommend, it's better just to make them inactive and leave them in your portal for historical purposes. But if you do find the need to do that, you may delete a customer by clicking the trash can. All right, so let's go in and impersonate this company now. And we're going to do some of the branding and marketing. You'll notice when I clicked the gold key, which is again your key to accessing this particular company's individual marketing, you'll notice that the menu has changed over here from companies and groups and users to branding, marketing, reports, and management. So on the branding side, there's a couple of different things that you're going to want to do. So the first thing is that you're going to want to take a look at splash page options. The only way to add a splash page to a venue is to create them in the company's overall hierarchy. This will allow you to simply create splash pages by seasonality as far as marketing is concerned, and allow you to go in and change that venue and load them up into the company so that you can have that hierarchy, and it just makes it a lot easier for a marketing director, as an example, to pick and choose based on seasonality or brand. So in order to add a new splash page, you simply click add a splash page here. Now, this is very important. Number one, give your splash page a name, especially if it's going to be someone who does seasonal landing pages for their clients, to make it very simple. Choose a name, ABC location as an example, and then choose summer campaign, right? And you may even want to choose to put which summer campaign, which year it was, etc. But make sure that they are specific enough so that any marketing director from your client could simply and easily go back in and choose that landing page, and they would know which offer they're going to be, or which landing or splash page they're going to be using. This is also very important. This is what talks to the Better Ad Network's advertising portal. If your client only wants to do branded marketing on their individual pages, then you must choose branding. This means it will not connect or link up to the worldwide programmatic advertising portal, and neither you or your end user client will be generating additional third-party Wi-Fi advertising revenue. If you choose the advertising option, any unused advertising spaces that your clients are not using based upon their customers' Wi-Fi logins will revert to the third-party programmatic advertising platform, and advertising will start to display and money will start to be made. So how this works is that we recommend that your clients, when they're ready to do their advertising, and that will be displayed in the other portal training throughout your training process here, but we recommend your clients do approximately 25% maximum of all of the available impressions in each of their venues for their own use if they're going to choose the advertising option. We want them to have the other options to be able to generate revenue on third-party monetization, generate some revenue back into their marketing coffers, as well as your own. So if they choose advertising or branding, that is where you do that. So in this case, let's choose advertising. The venues that will pop up underneath this client's campaign will be in this example. So any venues that were loaded underneath this particular area for this splash page, you'll then be able to choose which splash page you want this advertising to go to. You click submit, and then it will bring you back to the splash page. Now, I don't want you to get confused between splash pages and login pages. This splash page is what is seen by the client post authentication. It's very important. This means that they've already connected through the login portal, and we're going to go over, as you can see over here, we're going to get to login pages in a moment, but this is the information that is also going to be seen when customers share the deals and offers and information that's on this client's splash page into social media, sharing it via email, etc. So it's very important that you spend a few moments with your client asking them what hashtags they're trying to get out there. What is the message that they want to have seen in social media? Because their clients, their customers will share these pages, and it's very important that we have a good, accurate marketing message, which is going to help your clients even more with some additional free marketing by using the Better Ad Network system. So here you're going to upload any picture. You can simply upload a photo into this area. I have just loaded some random photo that just popped up in my on my desktop. And this over here is very important as well. This is going to be the name of this splash page, right? That will not show on the splash page itself. It's pre-populated with the title of what we call this splash page for their customers. You can change it if you want to, or you can leave it the same. On the welcome text, this is also important. We pre-populate some text in here, but you don't want it to say welcome to bracket company name. So welcome to ABC. And here's another opportunity to really choose some great marketing text. So welcome to ABC Company. We appreciate your business. So when they're in the support text, it can say, please support our Wi-Fi sponsors below, or it can also say, did you share this page and enter our contest. Hashtag ABC Company, hashtag Phoenix AZ, whatever text we want to have listed in that area. Now, if you have different venues that are loaded under this account, you can choose all of these venues to get this splash page for this company, or you can choose specific venue locations to get the splash page. So it's also a really great opportunity if you've got a market-specific venue that's using social Wi-Fi, but they have some specific challenges or some special events that are coming up, or if they're NASCAR sponsors or a specific charity that they support. All of that information can be put in here, which is amazing. Do we want them to be able to share in Facebook? Yes. Share in Twitter? Yes. Share on LinkedIn? Most of our customers say no. Google Plus? Yes. Or share an email? Yes. These are all opportunities where they can share this information in social media. We recommend choosing all of them, of course, to give your customers the best choices. So when they want to share this page, it has as many opportunities to go to as many social platforms as they want to put it in. The other thing that's really neat is you can upload a background image. And so right now, this is just a standard city background images, that is sort of generic that can apply to anyone. But if they have a specific background image from their company or city that they would like to do, they can certainly upload it here, just like we did in the icon graphic. And once you populate that and we click the save button, it will populate down here. But you see these, this particular button down here, share with friends and advertise with us. Now they can never get rid of the advertise with us button, because that's the advertising and monetization that's going to be sent to the Better Ad Network, so that someone in a market, in a local market, could easily purchase ads in their local market, and it takes them directly to the portal for Better Ad Network, where they can sign in on an account as an individual business and buy ads on this particular venue. You can also, when you put all of the share buttons here, when they click share with friends, with whichever options you choose will be pre-populated here. They will be added here as well. And that's the message and things that will be sent out to the world. Your logo will be up here. All of the text that you've just changed will be in this particular area. And then we're going to be ready to save the details. So once we save those details, you're ready to go on to the next option, which is going to be login pages. So on the login page, this is what your client will see when they are physically logging in into your social Wi-Fi. So if you want to add a new login page, you simply do that here. If you have a main login page that you default for all of your areas and you've already created it, it will sit in here. And if you want to edit, you are welcome to do so. Okay. So let's add a new login page. We're going to simply call it ABC login page. We're going to do just this area. We're going to click submit. Once that happens, you can see you can upload whatever you want to do. You can upload a new image here, which we're going to do. And you can then change the login page name. Now this will display, and you can say Outback, or sorry, Reverse Mortgage. And then welcome to Reverse Mortgage. Again, anything you want to say there, you can say, try our new 2% loan, ask or rep. So whatever message you want them to say there, you can talk about a charity you support. Again, you can talk about a new menu item. If you're a restaurant, there's so many things that you can do. And the support text, choose how to access our free Wi-Fi. We default to this to help you out. Login page type. If you want normal here or display, you can actually add a new display ad, which is going to be a video or a JPEG or something that, or a meme in there that you would like to add. And that's a new feature. So we're able to be able to put any kind of advertisement on your login screen as well. However, keep in mind that it cannot link to anything. It's really for branding and marketing purposes only on the login screen, because your customer is not yet online. This is how they're going to access the internet. So a lot of people, we really want to try and force people as much as possible to log in using Facebook or a registration form. You notice there's no option for reg form here. It always defaults. So that's going to always show up on your page no matter what. The Facebook is the other option. And the reason we want to try to push people into Facebook or login page is because Facebook has the most robust data and analytics that comes out of it. So we want to make sure that, you know, we try to turn these off. If a client is adamant that they want all options, that's fine, but it keeps your login page cleaner, and it also gives 2 good options for your customers. And on our registration form, we're capturing email. Cell phone is optional for coupons. We're also capturing age group and male or female. So we're able to really do some targeted advertising. Once you save those details, oops, login page, we're going to click normal. I forgot to do that. And then that is created successfully as well. And you can see this is a sample of what it would look like if you chose all of them plus your logo. And then the terms and conditions are also on this page as well. Should your company need custom terms and conditions, you simply send a note to ROI@betteradnetwork.com, and we are happy to update with custom terms and conditions for each of your clients if necessary. Otherwise, they currently default. And that is your login page. So that is going to be all that we are going to work on today. And we're going to stop sharing our screen here and go back to the main screen. And we definitely look forward to helping you guys continue to grow. And that's it for today's lesson. So we've got login pages, splash pages, creating companies, groups, and venues. If you have any questions, visit betteradnetwork.com or call us at 1-844-943-4237. Thanks.